This video will briefly explore the phonics section of the Literacy Intervention Support, which is part of the Supporting Intervention Instruction website developed by the Alberta Regional Professional Development Consortia. We find it very helpful to point out to teachers and educators that there is no universally agreed upon scope and sequence for teaching phonics. You may be using a program like UFly or Heggerty or Jolly Phonics. Each program has laid out their own structure for teaching grapheme phoneme correspondences, and teachers are invited to make sure that they're using these items in whichever order makes sense for the learners and their context. First and foremost, we would like to point out the resource that is available at new.learn Alberta, which is found inside of the Provincial Assessment Hub. Alberta teachers will need to log in to the website in order to access reading intervention lessons, a guide to systematic phonics instruction, and it lays out lesson by lesson, sound by sound, of how you can support unfinished learning as related to phonics, identified by the various assessments that you may have completed. Additionally, this website features a supplemental content spreadsheet that you can use to help support your phonics instruction. Again, the sequencing down the left-hand side may not be what you're using, and so you can bop around in the list however you see fit. You'll notice here a column for additional notes that might help you with your instruction. And then we've offered various poems and read alouds that you can use to help extend the teaching that you've offered your students around these various phonics skills. We're very excited to highlight here these open source decodables, which means they are available for you to print and make use of in your classroom as you see fit. We, of course, encourage you to preview all of the decodables before using them with your students, because they might not be exactly the level or need that your students have because of various programs using different sequences for phonics instruction. We would also like to highlight for you a number of resources that start in row 71, column C, and many of these are available for online use only, or it was just illogical for us to try to download them and re-upload them in this document. So we encourage you to explore some of these fantastic sources for decodable texts that you can use with your students. If you have any questions about this particular resource or phonics instruction, we encourage you to reach out to your local consortia office for support.